It is a super start. So far, so very good. And it's Fascioli. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And he's intervened well there. Fascioli.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Messi. Shot at goal! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Space for him to turn and look. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And a header! Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Fascioli. Oyarzabal. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Messi. Shot, surely! Off the post! Now that was quite some save.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure. Messi plays it short. Can he finish? And
It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's having a pop! Oh, denied at the last.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Messi. Is there any... shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's having a shot! And that's past the post.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Banda. Akanji gets a foot in here. Oyarzabal. Fagioli. Oh, good spread. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
No, that's been intercepted. Banda. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Here's Oyarzabal. He's beaten the last man. Oh, the ball's run loose here. So, a temporary halt to the action. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Inter Milan looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And so the action is resumed. Donnarumma purring through the gears. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Pressing high and with purpose. Caicedo. That's a good ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Fagioli. Fagioli! Oh, good finish! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Fagioli. Now it's Messi. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shot could be on. Messi! It's hit the upright. It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Showing good feet. Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And here's Oyarzabal. And he's cut it out. Deftly out wide. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Driving through the middle. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. This time, surely! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's the shot! And that's a tiny finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, good glide! And no mistake. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. He's a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the counter is on. That's good running with the ball. And that's the
Ci
keeper's
saranno
ball.
5 minuti di recupero.
Jimenez gets on his bike and on the move. And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in. There's the header! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many? Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Five minutes to add. Now it's Oyarzabal. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan are able to make a statement on opening day. A win which does so much for their feeling ahead of what is to follow. It is the perfect warning to their immediate rivals. Mikel Oyarzabal, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much.
Fagioli! Goal! Inter! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Inter Milan breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, just skips past his man. He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. 2, and we've barely begun here. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Out towards the flank. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Messi. Shot, surely! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's found a way to... Real chance! Picked out brilliantly. He's found some space. He's got away. Goes for a shot! And he's had it nicked away. Caicedo. Leris.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nicely spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Jimenez. Now it's Oyarzabal. Spread to the right. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Great chance! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Valverde calmly anticipates. Now it's Oyarzabal. Knocks it out wide. And now the breakaway. And the shot! And it's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. Too long and over the line. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Valverde. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponent, and the finish! Oh, almost a sixth.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Now it's Oyarzabal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Distributed
recupero.
tidily. Messi purring through the gears. Decent chance! Oh, good finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Sanmiro. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Inter Milan are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. The second half is up and running. And it's Fascioli. And this is Son Heung-min. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Just eases him off the ball. Nicked it back promptly. Messi. Messi makes a move down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi ploughing through the middle. A Lotus. Messi! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Oh, he's having a go. Well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Wriggles his way through. And that's another good win of the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the...
And a chance! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Fascioli. Now it's Oyarzabal.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Messi. He's free, he has Messi! And that's a tidy finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Fagioli. Oh, good spread. Valverde. Nicely aimed pass. Jimenez wins the duel this time.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shot could be on. More and more pressure on the ball here. And he's managed to get free.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Real. Can he finish? And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Pisa choosing to make the first change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Viene sostituito con il numero 10.
He's found a way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Messi, so much time, takes a shot! And that's wide.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Messi. That's a sharp pass. Ladies.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Fagioli. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's under a lot of pressure there. And that's gone loose. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Akanji, Caicedo, passing is crisp and sharp. Oyarzábal, he's found a way through. Oh, shot a goal! And that's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
And he's straight offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Il numero 35.
And he's lost his man here. And it's Cuadrado.
Such good technique.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Inter Milan win it. And it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. Messi, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best.